Hey, welcome back to CITR 101.9 FM, broadcasting live from the Study and Go Abroad Fair here at the Convention Center in Vancouver. My name's Jasper. I'm with my colleague Kira, and we're joined by Tom, the Honorary Consulate of Finland for the province of BC and the territory of Yukon. Welcome, Tom.
Thank you very much.
What brings you here today to the Study and Go Abroad Fair?
Well, we obviously want to be promoting our great education system opportunities that we have in Scandinavia, and particularly in Finland. Mm-hmm. So we are here to answer questions and let people know more about the opportunities to visit, either for a shorter period of time or to come and study there for longer.
Oh, okay, I see. Now, let's say there's some recent high school grads listening, or undergraduate students who might be considering going to Finland. What advice would you give them? Where should they look?
Sure. So of course the first answer is just do it. It's always worth going and exploring the world and learning how things are done in other places. Obviously, if you're still in school, well, graduate, get good grades, and okay. then start looking. There's obviously a lot of information online. All the countries in Europe, even with strange languages like Finland, we have English-speaking bachelor's programs, so where you can apply to, and then mostly all master's programs are in English as well. So okay. If you're looking for that already, at that stage, there are lots of opportunities, and obviously the education system we have is pretty good. So a lot of world-class studies you can do there.
And it looks like, so you yourself you split your time between British Columbia and the territory of Yukon? Is that correct?
I wish I would split my time there. I mean, I'm responsible also for Yukon, but obviously, I spend majority of my time and activities here in BC.
Okay. It must be really fun to be working in these places. How can people reach you if they wanted to? I mean, aside from coming today until 6 o'clock, sure. You can come talk face to face. But how can folks reach you?
Sure. Well, we have our consulate here in Vancouver. So obviously, you can always contact the consulate directly through our website, and of course phone and email as well for any questions. Our embassy staff in Ottawa also obviously is there too, especially when people have questions about visas, study visas and so on. And we are really excited that we are actually starting next year, going to be part of a sort of a youth mobility program between Canada and Finland, which allows young people to get a fairly straightforward visa that allows them to stay and work temporarily in Finland as well. So that's a great way of exploring. If you have want to have a half a year of a gap year, you want to go and explore, travel, and earn some money to travel more. Yeah. So that's something that's starting next year, and we hope that a lot of Canadians would find Finland as the destination as well.
That's really exciting. For folks who might not know a lot about Finland, might not know what it has to offer, what would you suggest to people who might want to learn more and might want to visit?
Yeah, well, I mean, we are apparently the happiest country in the world.
Congratulations.
Thank you. We still wonder ourselves how that is, but that's what they tell us. Obviously, it's a great society, where we always, of course, had equality and equity as sort of the key values. I think resonates with Canadians, but I think sort of we're probably taking it one step further. And so I think in that sense, sort of offers a lot of opportunities for everybody. Of course, if you are from Canada, we have a great nature here. BC is an amazing place. Finland is as well. But I mean, it's sort of we probably cannot say that we are much better than that. And then we have a lot of other common things, of course. Same basic values people have. Everybody loves hockey. Here in Canada, we like to beat the U.S. In Finland, the only thing that matters is to beat the Sweden. So it's some of those things that sort of, are very easy to relate to.
That's very relatable. Yeah. Well, Tom, thank you for spending some time with us today, letting people know about this mobility program and, what Finland has to offer. You said the mobility program launches next year sometime. There's still some details being worked out, I imagine.
That's right. It's the same kind of program that Canada has with many countries already.
Yeah.
So Finland and Canada just reached an agreement between the governments earlier this year.
Great.
So they are basically just now crossing the T's and getting all the details done, but it should launch early next year. So people who are starting to plan for what they're going to do next spring and next summer, which I guess we all should start doing soon. Yeah. So it should be in time for that. So in coming months, more details about of the technicalities should be out as well.
That's great.
Wonderful.
Tom, thanks for joining us today on CITR. Appreciate your time.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Cheers. We are live at the Study and Go Abroad Fair for a few more minutes. We will be right back after this musical break.